What's up, Alex? First of all, let me say to all of you that are standing here, congratulations to all of you. And to all of you out there, because we're all family here. I want everybody in this audience to realize that this is you in the very near future. Many of us were at one point sitting in the audience, looking, getting inspired, having that belief instilled in us, and then leaving these conventions and going to work. And actually doing the things that we heard people trained on these stages. The one thing I want everybody to realize is that when you come to these events and you see the trainings, did Al and Tony do an outstanding training just a little while ago? Congratulations, it was fantastic. And all of the trainers, that's not to single anybody out. It was just incredible, but you know, no matter what position we get to, we learn when we listen to people hit these stages. And I want all of you to realize that you got to have the vision. Darren Hardy talked about it earlier. You got to see where you're going. And each and every one of you, these platinum checks are going to get to a point where each of us, and I say us including you, are going to be holding 7-figure checks, and then one day there's going to be a day where we're holding 8-figure checks. And that's going to happen. And I want you to realize one thing, and I want you to stop and think about this. When you think about what's going on in our country today. Not long ago, we couldn't turn on CNN or MSNBC or any of the new business channels without hearing about the fiscal cliff, without hearing about who's going to get elected, without hearing about what's going on in our country's economy. And the thing I want you to understand that no matter how bad the economy gets, people get afraid of the recession, afraid of the depression. But the thing I want you to understand is money is never lost. Money is never dissipated in a recession. It's just transferred to the few hands that understand what's really going on. So you have to understand that all that you're seeing today, standing on this stage, all of these checks in our hands, these beautiful watches on our wrists, and then just the checks that hit already for this week's check run.
Oh my God.
All of that happening when just a couple weeks ago people were talking about this fiscal cliff. And all that really meant was that everybody ought to be afraid because the government is controlling what happens to your life and your financial situation. And I'm here to tell you that not one person on this stage was worried about a damn cliff. Because we've taken our destiny in our own hands, and we've done it with a vehicle called 5 Links, which is bucking the fiscal system. So every single one of you out there needs to understand what you've got your hands on, and we need to be an example to the entire country looking at what's going on financially. And we are going to change the world, one senior vice president, one platinum senior vice president, one double platinum senior vice president, and one diamond SVP at a time.
Absolutely.
God bless you. We love every single one of you.
One of the most important lessons I've learned, that if you hang around millionaires, you start to look like them. If you keep hanging around them, you start to act like them. And if you stay with them, you start to live like them and get bank accounts like them. My mentor Steve Carter once said to me, he's surprised at why the average person opened their paycheck each week expecting more pay when they worked the exact amount of hours they worked the previous week, or expecting more freedom in the future when they haven't changed their occupation. If this is you, you must ask yourself this question. If not you, then who? If not 5 Links, then what? And if not now, then when will you change something in your life to better your future? Please contact me because I want to help you achieve your purpose as well as your passions for your future.